In this demo, I will show you how to use Knife with Chef Server. First, we have to make sure we set up our fully qualified domain names. So I'm going to SSH to my Chef machine. In /vagrant, in my Chef demo that comes from the Git repository, I have a piece of my host file. And this I'm going to add to my etc host. I need to do this as root. I'm going to cat my vagrant chef demo misc hosts, and I'm going to add it to my host files. So I take a look at my hosts. I now have my regular host files and then also the IP addresses of the workstation and of the node. So I can use ping to see whether this works. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other ones. I'm going to do the same on the workstation. I'm going to go back to the Chef server. I'm going to install Chef server itself now. So I have it downloaded in my Vagrant project folder. So I just have to do dpkg/vagrant chef server core, and then it's going to install. It is installed, but now I also need to configure it. I'm going to execute chef server ctl reconfigure. It's finished. So now we can create an admin user and an organization. So I'm going to type chef server ctl user create admin at example.com learn devops, which will be our password. I'm going to save my key in admin.pem. So you see here, I actually had to give a username, a first name, a last name, and then the email. So I just put 3 times admin. Then I'm going to add an organization, learn DevOps course, which is the longer name of the organization. Association user is admin, and then org.pem is where I'm going to save it. I'm going to copy those files to my /vagrant for easy access later on. And then I'm going to log in to the workstation. I'm going to copy those 2 PEM files in my root directory. I'm going to edit the knife.rb. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to copy the knife.rb from the chef demo. You can do this as well. It's in misc and then knife.rb, and it needs to be saved in chef. So if you check the contents, it is all good. So let's do knife fetch, knife SSL fetch, and then knife client list. And it works. Let's bootstrap a new node. Knife bootstrap node example.com. We name it node. We log in with Vagrant and we do sudo. We can give Vagrant as a password. So Chef client is now installed. And let's prepare the cookbooks. So I have my apt cookbook and my cookbook. I'm going to both upload them to the Chef server. I'm going to add the my cookbook to the run list. So the run list for node. And I'm going to SSH to node and I'm going to execute sudo chef client. And Vagrant is the password. And you see chef client is being run on node and it is installing our cookbook. Let's test. And we have the hello world of our cookbook. Let's now try to use roles. Let's copy our role from our /vagrant, chef demo, web server role. And let's also use the templates and variables. So I'm going to copy attributes to my cookbook and the templates and the recipe. So our recipe is now the one with the template. And the templates is stored in my cookbook, templates, default, and next generation conf.erb. And the variables are in the attributes default.rb. Let's change the metadata because we made a change. So we have to upload the cookbook again. Let's upload the role. And let's change the run list. Let's execute chef client again. Vagrant is a password. And it executes. And if you take a look, it executes the run list role web server, which expands to my cookbook. And you also see the processing of the template. This is it. Let me know if you had any problems. You can always use the discussion forums or you can just contact me.